want to talk to you about the art of multitasking. The main important reason that you multitask is to be productive. Now, if you look around this room, it looks like a junky room, just full of stuff. But everything in here has a place, and everything in here is important, but it's important to me. So that brings me to the multitasker. Whoever you are, you have to determine what it is that you need to be doing. It's easy for someone else to say what you should be doing at each time in your life, but you're the one that has to maneuver through life and through all the things that you do. So it's important that you sit down and you figure out what it is that you need to be working on. Now, once you get to a certain point, it's not important for you to do that, because you can just get up and start working on one thing, and before you know it, you see something else that needs attention right then and there. So you go ahead and do that. You're going to find that you're going to be jumping around. But that's okay, because that's how you do it. That's how you multitask. At the end of August, we moved into our new home. And it was a huge move, because we moved from a larger home, much larger than what we have now, and we moved into this smaller space. And the setup was not the same. So, you know how it is. If you work a space and you put your furniture in it, and let's say you had to move all that stuff out of that space, and you had another space, maybe even equal size, you may have a window in an area where you planned for your bed to be in your bedroom. And so, the setup doesn't work. So sometimes you find that you're losing space just because there are things that's in the way that you can't block, such as a window or a door, or maybe even heating vents. I had boxes and furniture in complete disarray. Now, my office is an important room, because that's the space I need to run my portion of the business. The good thing is that when we moved our showroom that we had in the basement of our home out into a separate space. Then we had to move things around just so that I could have office space. Praise God, I did have space for an office in this new home, although it was smaller than the other homes. That was definitely a plus. I had to constantly move things around, and it took me months. When I started to see my way clear a little bit, I found that I was drawn to decorate, organize for the holidays. I had to break up the monotony of work. So yes, I did do some outdoor things. I decorated my mailbox. I decorated the patio right outside my front door. I did polish things, all in effort to help organize my home, because in doing those things, I had to pull out fall items, and then running into Christmas, I had to pull out my Christmas items. But while I did those things, I did manage to put the house together. Decorating for Christmas helped me do that. So that's one of the good things that evolved out of this whole process. But now Christmas is over, and now I'm back to having to organize for my regular everyday household situation. And so that brings me to today. I'm in my office, and now I've just left 2 seasons, and I'm moving into, I don't consider Valentine's Day season. That's just a little event. That's like going out decorating for one day. Okay. A big event in my life is tax season. Okay. That is huge for me, because that will take everything out of me that I've done all year long. My last video that I did during tax season was around this time, and I had just completed, or was in the process of completing, 2 projects: my walk-in closet and my office that I was building in our old home. And that was my office. My husband had an office in the showroom in the basement. And so I ended up having to rush to do the taxes because of the time that I was using, having to multitask my time to renovate a walk-in closet. We did not plan on moving, so I put a whole lot of time into those two projects. And then we had a problem with the sewage in our home, and we had to up and move, okay? So that was definitely a big deal. Not something that we planned, not something we were looking forward to doing. And it was a very emotional and draining situation. All right, so that brings us to where we are today. I'm getting the feel of where I am now. I am still up to my neck with everything, and that seems to be my life. I mean, if I could just digress for a moment. I'm a mother of 13 children, so my life has always been busy with kids, little ones, home, business, and family. And now, with 17 grandchildren and 2 more in the way, I'm trying to still organize my life to include my grands in my life that I love so much. Oh my goodness, you've got to see my grandchildren. They are the best. All right, and again, while I'm in the middle of this multitasking venture that I have going on right now, I'm going to have 3 of my grandchildren over this weekend, and I can't wait. So I'm also planning for that. This is also Super Bowl weekend. Now, my husband didn't want to stress me out, so he said, okay, I'm having a gathering, and you don't have to do nothing, okay? He said, you don't have to cook, you don't have to do anything, so don't worry about anything. He said, I got this one bringing this, and I got this one bringing that, and I'm cooking. So, oh my goodness. I love you, honey. Love that man. So, I'm multitasking. I did digress a little bit, but give me a break. I'm just going to take should I take a coffee break, or maybe I'll juice, but I'll be right back. So, I stepped away for a moment to do my juicing because I didn't do it this morning. So, I wanted to show you what I have in here. Okay, I've got on the bottom ice, and I have a whole avocado, my spinach, banana for sweetening, and this wheat germ floating around here. So I'm going to go put this in the Ninja, and it only takes 60 seconds, and I have an awesome smoothie, okay? Now finish my break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I changed my clothes because I've got to multitask. I've got some things to do, and what I was wearing just wasn't comfortable enough, and you know, so you got to wear the right clothes for the project. I feel a lot better now. I put on a few pounds. So my stretch pants, the ones I was wearing, wasn't fitting me just the way I like it to. And I had to keep pulling it up. So I changed, and I put these on, which has more stretch to it. This has a greater stretch, and so I'm much more comfortable. So you gotta get comfortable. Rule number 1, when you multitask, get comfortable, because you're gonna have to get dirty. Okay, this is it. This is my juice. I'm gonna pour it into my glass. This is one of my favorite glasses. Look at that, Justine. All right. There you go. Alright, here I go. Lusciously delicious. Let me turn it around so you can see the J. Now I can see the J. Alright. Look at those colors. To be honest with you, it tastes horrible, but it's good for you. Okay, so I slid a table over in front of my camera so that I can show you, so I can put different items on here and show you my process. Let me just sit down here and just explain something to you. This office is going to be a space for several functions. I will be changing the name from office to studio. It's not like an art studio. It is a studio for me, the multitasker, who does several functions that involve items that have to be stored in one place. Okay, I am a seamstress. This is my sewing space. This is my scrapbooking space. This is my crafting space. And I am a business owner, administrator. So this is my space for business administration. Having said all that, all of those functions have to be sorted in this space. So it is a big deal because it's not a very large room. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm combining 4 rooms into a room. In my old home, I had a sewing room. I had a craft scrapbooking room, and I was in the process of creating a home office on one side of my bedroom. And I also had storage space. I had lost all of that, and everything has to be condensed into this one space. So I'm sure I'm not the only one out there who has this sort of task, and I love to watch your videos and see how you do it. But for now, I have to work my space in the best way for me to be able to appropriate my responsibilities, which is my business first, and also for my hobbies and the other things that keep me running smoothly. Okay, and also I left out my YouTubing space. Okay, so I have files to set up. I've had to go out and purchase a few items that I could use for organization. 50 to 75% of the things that have to go in this room is in my garage. So let's begin. Because other than that, I don't know where to start. Okay. Business is a priority, and my husband can tell you that. But I'm the underboss, okay? I have this container, okay, that has, let me put my foot up here, okay, that opens out this way, okay? And this is where, as I've been looking through boxes for other things, and when I find things that I need for office, this is my tax paperwork, receipts and things like that has to go in there so that I can organize it for the accountant. Okay. Now I went on Amazon because I have used these over the years. I mean, I've been working in my capacity since 1981. Okay, with my kids, working at home. All right, so I purchased this from Amazon because this is what I'm most familiar with. It's the Simplified Monthly Bookkeeping Record Book, but I have not filled it in yet. And then I realized, once I got my 27-inch Apple, iMac, I said, I don't have to do it on here. So now I'm going to be doing it on the computer. So that's more work to be done. All right, so as I'm going through opening boxes and looking through things, I'm going to leave this right here because if I happen to, because remember, we moved out in a rush. And so therefore things were not, it was not a very organized move. So once I find things having to do with 2016, any type of paperwork, taxes, or what have you, it's going to go in here so nothing gets misplaced, everything's organized. Alright, so let me show you what I got from Home Depot the other day. Okay, this box is heavy. This is a closet-made item, and it's cubicles with, it's a 9 organizer cubicle. And so I got this so that I can put items in it and organize. I haven't decided whether it's going to be supplies for my office or for my crafts, but as I'm thinking about it, it'll probably be better suited for my crafts because I am going to stick this in my closet. Now, if I can just swing the camera around and show you some of what's going on in this room and what's happening in my closet right now. I have a closet that I have to turn into a craft closet. So, you know, when you're organizing, you have an idea of what you want, but it's not until you get into the swing of things that you can kind of clarify or, you know, put your thoughts into a more organized and reasonable order. All right, but one thing I did do, this room used to be, you know, a man cave, and you can't see the wallpaper on this side of the wall, but it's like woods, okay, a wooded outdoor leaves fallish look. And first thing I had to decide is whether or not I wanted to leave the wallpaper up. And my husband said, you know, you have too much to do already, just leave it. So I left it up, and then I put down the carpet that would kind of balance this look. And this is a carpet that we had just put down in our old home in the family room. So we picked that up, my husband put it here in my office. So what I did decide was that on the left side of the room, that this organizing desk that I have over here would be for my sewing and my crafts. That's what I'll be doing on that side of the room. So that means I'm going to organize craft items over there. And also my closet, this closet right here I was telling you about, this is also going to be filled with crafts. And on this side of the room, where that wall is, the wallpaper will have to be for my office, because the furniture that I purchased for my office was not for this space. It was for my other space, my other home. And so the furniture that I purchased wasn't for this space, and so the colors, the color coordination is not really working. I have a glass desk, and it's a dark cherry wood, and I have a black file cabinet, and my end table in here is a dark cherry wood, and my printer is black, my computer is black. That was kind of between black and dark cherry wood. So now, because I have to combine everything in this space, I have light colored wood, dark colored wood, black, and if you look at my couch over here, which would not be in this space ordinarily, it's an Ethan Allen couch, very, very nice couch. Comes with a nice large ottoman, but it's blue and white. I actually had to work that in here too because, you know, I need some comfort. All right, let me go over to the closet and show you how I'm going to start this project. Let me show you the other two items in addition to the cubicle, the 9 cubicle organizer that I have going in here, so that you can see what I'll have to work with, because like I said, I have to add sewing and crafts in addition to scrapbooking into just this desk organizer over here, this closet space, the up and down, which you can see that I have things. I just put some random things in there. I have a lot of bins with a lot of little things, craft items filled to the top on both sides inside the closet, but I still need space. So once I really start organizing in here, I'll determine whether or not I need to start putting some storage on the walls, because I do have some space for that. Only problem there is I wouldn't want to have to put craft stuff on this side of the wall, which is where my office area is, because it's unrelated, okay, and it has to work. So give me a moment, and I'm going to show you 2 other bins that I have to go inside that closet, and then we'll figure out how much stuff we can fit.